with 21 correspondents in 7 countries from around the world. This is Bondi Tunes International.
Hello there, this is Henry in Australia. How you doing? In this show, I join our North America correspondent Dawn Drost in Orlando, Florida, to talk about a very disturbing event in Sacramento, California, which is actually where she's from. Stefan Clark was a 22-year-old father of 2 who was shot multiple times while walking around the back of his own grandmother's home and died in the gunfire from police officers. He was not armed. He was shot 8 times before he died. In the first week of April, 270 people have died from gunfire in that state. On a brighter note, in our series on ranting, where I get our correspondents to rant about, well, anything, I cross to Dublin correspondent Declan Hughes, who has a rant about responsibility. No one feels responsible for anything anymore. We live in a world that protects us from being responsible for ourselves and our lives. And this.
Tens of thousands last Friday took part in what was called the largest peaceful non-violent protest to Landmark Day, an important day in the collective memory of Palestinians to mark Israeli confiscation process that took place in 1976, at the time when 6 Palestinians who lived inside the Green Line were killed by Israeli forces.
Israeli troops recently killed 15 Palestinians in the Gaza Strip. I'm joined by broadcast journalist and embedded reporter in the Gaza Strip, Yosef Al-Halou, who is currently in London, to talk about the ramifications of this recent event and where this is going in terms of any peace process, if there is any. Australian political correspondent Adam Devlin comes on the line from Melbourne to talk all things politics in this region. The current Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull kicked previous Prime Minister Tony Abbott out of office for a number of reasons, one being that the ruling Liberal Party had 30 negative polls. Turnbull is now Prime Minister, but by the time we go to air, he himself will have had 30 negative polls. Adam reckons we're headed for a double dissolution before the end of the year. Yep, folks, another federal election. And if you're watching our promo online, you can hear Bondi Tunes International weekly chat show on bonditunes.com, BONDI tunes.com, from Sunday, 2 p.m. UK time. You can stream it on any device. Bondi Tunes International is everywhere.
This is language educator Carl Cotter in Spain.
This is Dawn Drost in Orlando, Florida.
I'm Henry for Bondi Tunes International in Sydney.
This is Ling Pang, UK correspondent for Bondi Tunes International.
Declan Hughes in Dublin.
I am the political correspondent Adam Devlin in Melbourne.
I'm Joe Volta.
And I'm Paul Volta.
Reporting from Tasmania.
Ronan Seagrave in Canada.
Entertainment reporter Rachel Branson in Melbourne.
I'm Lindsay Dolan for Bondi Tunes International in Dublin, Ireland.
Bondi Tunes International is everywhere.